Morning, everyone. Am I late? Yes, I'm 4 minutes late. Sorry. How are we all this morning? Right, I'm streaming into Teri's Creating Corner and Teri B Fancy Crafts. I'm hoping to get this shared now into Crafty Lane and Magic Graphics. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes, just to get it into those other groups. If you're around, if you can give me a comment, yeah, that'll be good. So, as I said, how are you all this morning? I'm a bit conscious that I actually listened to a video on how to do videos last night, and somebody said about being there at the beginning and just not saying anything, and I'm waiting for people to catch up, and those on replay won't be able to find it boring waiting for you to start. So I'm just jabbering on you for no reason. Normally I go face down, but as I'm in the outside group as well, the page, thought people better see who I am. Okay, right, I'm going to face down now because it is much easier for me to do that. Oh, you're going to watch. Okay, that's great, Maria. Maria was going to actually craft with me this morning. Might get a bit messy. Okay. So just waiting for Tanith to confirm that she's shared this video. She was going to share it in Crafty Lane. And morning, Tanith. Can you let me know when you've shared the videos into the other groups, and then I can get started. Morning, Donna. How are you? I'm going to make a note of the time because I'm conscious of what people watching it on replay, so they can fast forward to wherever I get started. So once Tanith has... Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Tanith. I shall get started. Okay, I'm on, making notes. I'll probably lose this 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Stay on there, 2 minutes and 45. So I can put a note so people can fast forward to there. They don't have to then be bored. Okay, right, first off, I'm going to go through the workshop that's coming up a week Saturday. I apologise if some of you are fed up of hearing about it and have already booked, but I need to just make sure that everybody has a chance. Morning, Sally. Yeah, so this is the next workshop coming up. It's I'll go through it quickly because I've done it so many times now. It's a journal scrapbook, I'm calling it, because that's what I feel it is. It's a journal and it's a scrapbook, as I said. Right, open it up. I've just sort of played about here with some material and worked out okay. We've got pockets there. Not filled it yet. And then if you go in here, we've got this, which we will be making on the day. I'll show you how to make that. I mean, you can put photographs in there. It doesn't need to be bang smack in the middle like I've got it there. Let's do that wrong. From there, we go inside there, and we've got one here that has got 3 pockets in. Another one, another pocket. Another place. Now, what I've got different to my journal is I've got a mini journal inside. So during the course, or the workshop, if you don't want something that it's this big, you'll have the measurements as well to do the smaller one. And again, I've got pages added in there with pockets in. And then we've actually got a notebook inside, which I've done with some rice paper that I was messing about with. So we've got a notebook, which doesn't have to be a notebook, can be anything you want. In case you've seen that I've sewn it there, I will show you how to do it without sewing, so don't worry about that. And then it's mirrored on the way back. Okay. Oh. And some of you saw I made that in one of the challenges, and I will bring that video across so you'll be able to do that. So just one more little bit about that. At the moment, while we've still got stocks, you will get a free pack of bits and pieces. Now, the theme of the journal that I'm doing is going to be a journey, and these are based on journey, travel. We've got tags, we've got lots of cutouts, we've got a little envelope. The packs may vary slightly. Tags, we've got stamps, we've got arrows, we've got all sorts of things here. More tags. So lovely big postcard there for journaling on the back, putting photographs. I won't pull it all out because I've got a live to do. But that is included, free postage included. If you're abroad, of course, overseas, then there's going to be a problem with posting. You're not going to get it in time, obviously. But as I say, that's free with the workshop. As I say, it can be a journey of any sort. It can be a life journey. It can be the journey of 2021, which hopefully will be better than the year before it. It can be a journey of anything. Okay, so on with today. Today, I'm going to find the page now, aren't I? I've taken to this out journaling, you know. Right, today I'm going to show you something similar to this. Obviously, it's not going to turn out. Morning, Annie. Oh, thanks, thanks, Sally. Yes, that was a good one last year. It was just at the beginning of the COVID. We'd gone into lockdown, I think, halfway through it or a bit through it. So yeah, it was quite good. Yeah. Right. I'm going to do something similar to this today. As I say, it's not going to be identical because things like this don't work out identical. And I've had some new stamps. So this was one of them. So I'm going to use the other one today. Not sure how it will work out, but it's this one that's also got an eye in. That was that one. These Woodware stamps are quite inexpensive and they are very good stamps. So let's get going. I did have a page ready here. Because I've actually, that must be it. So I've got a lot of backgrounds that, just my drawing, that I actually do in these when I've got pieces of paint left over. And that one that I did there was very much that, and I just added some more bits and pieces. So you'll find, if you've got a few pages that's already gessoed, this book is quite good, mind. If you've got something that's already gessoed or have something to the side of you that you can pick up the spare paper, and I'm saying spare paint, that's very useful. I haven't got one by the side of me, which I should have, silly me. Right, I'll just have to put it in here somewhere. Can't do that. So, right, I'm thinking about out loud. Hi, Angela. Yeah, they are, aren't they, Maria? I don't know if I've seen. I had a voucher from Craft Stash, so I've bought a load of stamps. I had a voucher because I subscribed to one of the Paper Craft magazines. I subscribed to it specifically for the £50 voucher, which I thought was great because I can cancel that now if I want. But I do like the magazines now and again. In any case, I'm offering now because I wanted something to put spare paint on. Oh, I know. Look. Right. Let's go into my book. We'll do it on that. Okay. that's for after. So I've got my paint palette, if you like. And what I'm going to do is, I've watched quite a few YouTubes over the years where they say, just get the paint down. And I just think, well, you know, yeah, just get the paint down and it'll help you. It didn't always for me, and it was just came along on Sunday when I was doing that I picked up the stamp and thought, right, we'll have a go at this, and yeah, it all worked out. So hopefully today will be the same. So I've got quite a number of acrylics here. I'm not going to use them all, so we've got all these different colours. I'm not going to use orange. I thought they sort of went together. Now, if I had my time again and I was buying acrylic paints, I would certainly buy the Deco Art for two reasons. One, they're quite inexpensive in comparison with some others. And number two, they got the blooming colours on the top. Have I got this in the right place? No. They got the colours on the top. So I've got them all stood up like this, and I'm forever picking them up to see what they are. I mean, they're all much of a muchness, the acrylic paints themselves. This one's Crafter's Choice, and that's also got colour on the top. But I like these because they're nice and big. Okay, so enough waffling. I'm going to start off with am I going to go yellow? Yeah, let's start off with some light to get going. Right, now you can either use a brush, although no, to start off with, I don't. I always forget to shake them, don't I? Some of the paints have got a bit of oil on the top of them, so that always comes out first. Right, and what I'm going to do is just spritz it a tiny bit. So you don't need much, just spritz it a tiny bit with some water, and then it's in with the fingers. And we're just going to, I haven't got enough there at all. I'll need more, I know. And then I was just messing around like this. And this is very therapeutic. I need much more than that. Right, you haven't all gone deaf. I've stopped talking. Okay. There we are, that's better. Let's just get the first one, because you can always go back in. And with acrylics, as long as you haven't got the translucent ones, you can go over again. So I'm just going to, I'll be joining all this up. I think I've got enough there. Put that on there that I don't want. Okay. So what shall I go in with now? Let's go in with some. I haven't got any blue. How did I not have blue? I thought I'll get them all out this morning to be ready. That's everything falling over the place. I need some blue. Which blue I want though? I think I need some blue anyway. I wasn't going to put yellow in, but there you go. These are Paper Artsy Fresco. Oh, they will come out. I could have had one of these already done, couldn't I? Then I'd have missed all the fun. You could also do brushos. To be good for brushos. I don't want to, I didn't go to the ends with the other one. Now recreating is quite difficult. Recreating things. And you can see I'm not cleaning my finger really. It's looking a bit insipid. We will see. So I can always come back in. So this was sort of the basis of the page. I picked up. It was something like this. And where I just sort of, maybe not with my fingers, but I'd sort of put paint that I had left over. What is that? Just paint that I'd had left over when I might have been doing, might have been a, I don't know, gel plate, when I've been jelly plates. Oh, I've been using my gel plate. Might have been something like that. So then what I did, I cleaned my finger off. And I'll give that a bit of a dry. Okay. Oh, good. That's okay then. They might have got bored watching me just doing things like that with my fingers. And then when I went for the page, and I always do that. So we've got that'll add to the fun of it. When I picked up the book and I looked at it, and I just thought, all right, well, what I'll do, I'll just do a few more bits and pieces, sort of ones that might complement it. Let's just go in with a bit of green. And I started with the brush then. Put that over there. And turn my trolley around so I've got my brushes. Think of my nice new brushes. They're long. I didn't realise when I bought them that they were going to be that long, and I think I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there and then dry it so that it will pick up the paint. And then I just sort of made marks wherever I wanted, like they might have been wiggly ones. Not perhaps too rigid. This is great to do when, especially if you were angry or something. And it's also very therapeutic, not for when you're angry. You need a bigger piece of paper when you're angry to go another day in paradise. No, that you've missed a word out of there. All right, you can't use your fingers. No, that's fine. You could probably use, how about trying, I'll do it for you. Well, I've got can you use baby wipes or anything like that? Because we'll have a go with that now. Let's do a little bit of, I know that purple is overpowering, so oops, we'll go with that. Put a little bit on there because not these wet wipes aren't always, I don't suppose they have to be wet really. They could be ones, actually you could use ones that if you keep them like I do. Yeah, no reason you can't do it like that. There we go. You don't need your finger. Yeah, a much larger piece of paper. That's what I just thought, Maria. So yeah, if you can, there you go then, Angela. That's just as easy. You could, you can use them dry and sort of wet them and go along like that with your finger. You'll get just as much fun. So, right, I'm not sure whether I want to, I can't even remember what the other one looked like. I shouldn't be trying to recreate it anyway, should I? Yeah, I think I put a few less is more, but I can't get that concept into my head about less is more. I need some more. I'm just going to dot these around. Yeah, it's a nice mess. Put that on there now. I've got stacks of all this around there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that dry for now. The next thing I did was, now a lot of you have seen me do the gel press. And I happen to have a lot of loads and loads and loads of these backgrounds. So I keep them all. I've just dug out a few which I think may possibly go with this, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I might have to change, but that's too much like it. Possibility. These are some of the ones I've just sort of braided on. Is that going to be too much? It might be too much. I didn't spend this long on Sunday. I could do a few, couldn't I? No, I need something bold. I'm going to try that one. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, right, there we go. Now we're talking. There are finger. I'll have to charge you, Sally. 5 pence an hour. Right, that will fit. So I don't know if this is going to be too dark. Possibility that it might be. So if I just get on with it and find out, it's always a good way to go. Tell this is new. And this is your gym workout, taking these off. You need to go to the gym. It come through on there. I was lucky with the other one because where the eye was, it was quite dark. Oh, I think that looks better. Might clash a bit, but I'm going to... I'm doing this one. Let's get on with it. Oh, let's do some winter ones then. 5 pence an hour. That's only for the first hour. There's 6 pence for the second one. Okay, I'm using VersaFine Clair as I always do since I found it. Best stamping one. They went out of black at one stage. I don't know what they're like now, but I do know that the supplier I use have got loads of them, so I'm going to get in an order. Yep, that's supposed to be like that. I'm just going to make sure I stamp it all. Now, really, it's a good idea to have something soft underneath, which is why I'm using this Spellbinders thing. It's two-sided, and this side has got a sponge on, so one side for flat stuff. Right. Set that. Which way do I want my eye? Do I want... Ooh, I want the eye just in there, I think. I might or might not leave it in one piece. If you leave it to soak in for a while, You might get a better image. You should. I'm just going to. Good thing about lifting this up, if you don't move it, you can put it back down, but you can actually see as well if that's stamped. This one has, because I can feel it's stuck to it. If your paper sticks to the stamp, or it feels like it's sticking to it, you know you've done a good job. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yes, perfect. Go like that. Well, it is now. Get all this off. Oh. Second workout for the day. Oh. They stick well as well, these stamps. Back on there. Put them by there. It's a new, so I must keep them nice for at least one use. I'll put this packet over there. Okay, so I think I might actually cut out, might cut this out in bits. Got the feather. These scissors are good for doing this. They're tonic. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it off there because if I want that feather, it's going along there, and this feather doesn't need a big end to it. The technical term. I got these scissors when I was doing the shows and selling supplies. The good thing about it is you get to get all the new stuff and try them out yourself. Well, you've got to buy them, obviously, but try them out yourself. I'm going to keep that postage mark. I can always chop it off if I don't want it. Oh, good choice. Look at that. Might also do some of these things. Yeah, Angela. Right, I'm just going off on tangent here. Trying to read all the comments in one go before answering the one I was talking about. Yeah, I think these are wonderful, and I forget to blot all the time. Luckily, this one, I've got a feeling this one might be drying out a bit because I've had it a while. But I have got one of the ranges. No, it's not drying out. I've got a thing that undries it. Technical term again, but yeah, they are the best ones. And it was a while that I couldn't get the black last year. I think it was Tracy Evans's fault. She was using them a lot, and I think it might have been through her at one of the shows that I came across them, because she worked, well, she demonstrated for Stampers Grove, and sometimes, a lot of times, they were opposite us. James, who owns Stampers Grove, and Emma, they're lovely. So yeah, I am going to be putting in an order to my supplier soon. So if anybody did want them, I'm not actively selling supplies now, but if anybody was looking for any of the black VersaFine clear, or any other colour, if they've got them in stock, then if you can let me know, I'll give you the price before. I don't know off the top of my head what the price is, but I can give you a price before. I sometimes feel mean if I'm if I'm getting stuff for workshops, and you know, I mean, I still got to be able to have stuff to do, to use. You get what I mean? I'm not going to fussy cut this one too much because I'm coming back to one of the comments that I missed. Right. I'll PM you after, Maria, if you did want more, and I can tell you how much they'll be. You might be able to get them cheaper than me anyway. I don't know whether I want that. Oh, hi, Susan. Welcome. Right, you've come in a little bit late, but this is on replay, so there's not a problem. If you've got any questions from the beginning, then just let me know. That's okay, Maria. Basically, we've done the base of the journal, which was fun because it was fun. And now I've used a woodaware stamp to cut this out, but to stamp it and cut it out. But as I say, you can go back, rewind, or you can watch it later on replay. If you've got any questions, just let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. It's lovely to have you here. Angela, at least I've got an audience chatting away. I don't always know that because, well, in the beginning, I didn't think, you know, it was weird chatting to myself. But yeah, I've got an audience. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to have this here, I've decided. Let's go on with it. Now, this is sort of like card, so I'm going to use the glue that I was using earlier, but I've lost. No, here it is. I'm going to use the glue that I always use, as you know, the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. My reasons, as a lot of you know, is because it's good glue. It sticks well. It dries rather quickly, so it's good if you don't want to hang around, especially if you're doing boxes and things like that. By the time we got to the fourth one, the first one's generally almost dry. If I was doing paper, I probably wouldn't use this because it doesn't spread out as well as, well, I use collal for that. Because where it's all sort of like that, you might see that through the paper. And it does dry quickly, so gives you enough time to sort of place things where you want them. I think that's supposed to go like that. Although it's my journal, I can do it any way round I want. Okay. Now I'm not even sure I want those other feathers in. That other feather and key. No. I guess I could have that feather by there. Yeah, I like him by there. What I find the fun of this is all the bits and pieces that you do after. How did I have that now? Yeah. I don't think I had it like that, but there we go. I didn't. Okay, so the next thing I want is I need to fill it in a little bit, I think, or I want to say in. So there's no actual sort of structure or method to what I'm doing. Now I do like collecting quotes and stuff, so I've got quite a few here. I love the visible image ones because they've got quite a good selection, and I've got this Stampers Anonymous one. Before I think about them, no, I am going to do them first. Sorry. Now, what I do with these is exactly the same as this, is stamp them onto something else. And what I do sometimes, just to give you an idea, I come off a card. I keep them in a little box, so I've got lots of these different stamps that I can actually use here, which I might do. It'll save you waiting round. Here we go. So we have this one. Creativity is sharing a little bit of your soul with the world. I like that. No, that's too big. I don't like that. No. Once you make a decision, you should stick to it. Yeah, I'm putting them all back. Oh, that might come useful. I didn't know he was in there. Limited edition. Like that. That's it. These creative. This one that I've got is actually visible images, and I believe. Well, I don't believe. I know that Crafty Lane have them in stock, because I bought not this one. I bought the other one. I have here. I bought this one from Annie at Crafty Lane. So yeah, she does 15% off as well. So right, I'm not going to stick them down because I want to do a bit of which I should have done before I stuck this down. I didn't get in the corners there properly. Got a little bottle, which I will. That's why I like to use the one you smooth a bit. Okay. Doesn't work, is it? So I'll have to show you another way of getting under there. Put a bit of glue on there. Just a little bit. And then I can go under there with it. It was at the edge. Here we go. Yes. Right. So I do want a little bit of stamping, but I don't. I'm thinking now. This one. I don't know where on earth I got this one. But I use it a lot. I don't know whether I want that or whether I want a bit of crackle. I think I'll have a bit of crackle. This is my other favourite one of the moment. And this is where, you know, absolutely don't need a stamping block. A little bit of crackling. I could have done it before I put this down, to be fair, but I didn't. So I can't believe I called that crackling. Let's put it up here. Not too much. It's another thing, I never know when less is more. Okay. I've got enough on there for now because the rest is going to be the fun bit. I don't find stamping all that much fun. Each to their own. Now, possibly Mod Podge may have been better for this because I've ripped the ends rather than cut them. It would have Mod Podge would sort of make it fit in or look part of it a bit better. Maybe not. And then we'll have this one. Oops. Limited edition by there. So when we get to this stage now, it's all looking, it's coming together, but it's still looking a bit, yeah, crackling breaks your teeth, you know, but it's nice. Ah, it's very fattening. That's a Christmas Day one, broken teeth and being fat. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it's great to have you here when you're live. No, you haven't managed to catch the lives. It's a bit awkward, isn't it, with all these different times. I mean, when I do the workshops, I try to move around the times as much as I can. Right. Okay. Oh, God, I was going to say now. Yes. Back to this. Oh, I know I was going to say, Linda's missing this morning. Unless she's sitting very quietly. Okay. And when somebody's here on everyone, you tend to think, oh, where is she? Right, enough of that. Not that you're all not important. Of course you are. I'd miss all of you if you weren't here. Right, so some markers now. I've got a thicker one and I've got, it says medium. The reason I've got this medium one is I think I've lost the small and the large and I don't know where they are. So basically what I'm going to do is use the thicker one and go around the outsides. Now this is the bit I like because you can actually get lost in it. So I'll try and keep talking so that I don't lose myself in it. These are the sort of lives I quite like. Now, because this is card, these feathers and what have you, it's much easier to go around. I didn't use card because of that, because I did have papers there as well, but I've just realised I should make a point of using cards because it gives you an edge to go around. But having said that, paper is just as good because you can just draw it over the edge, or if you do it wrong, just make a thicker line. So I'm also going to do this on the limited edition. And I think it was it, no, I did some mini book workshops over the summer, and we did a lot of this sort of thing in that. Now I've actually gone around this with a different colour because I've edged it by the looks of it. I'm going to have a look because I do have, if I can get in my drawer, lots of things all over the floor here. I do have some markers, some different ones, so I might use a coloured one just to see. These are, they say 0.3, so it could be a bit too small. I'm just going to have a look. If I don't like it, I shall go over it with black. These are the bits where you can just lose yourself in, as I said. Just go around it again. Could get my Sharpies out. Got so many pencils and pens that I forget to use them all. In fact, I think most of them do this exactly the same thing. And the Sharpies might be a bit thick. So now we've got that. Now I'm going to put a little bit of, I think, a decoration around here because I want a little bit more. I'm just doing the letter M over and over and over and over again. Well, you can see it because I've got the stamping by there. And maybe should have put these down before the stamps. Or maybe should have not put them over the stamp. Or maybe I should just get on with it. There we go. So we've got, gives it a bit more. You're going to have to get the stamp. Yeah. Right, then what I did, I just took my pen and I did this sort of thing in places where I thought it needed it. And this was a great Sunday afternoon. And then I just did some lines. You can get stamps like this, but it was much more fun. I just changed it around and did more lines wherever I wanted to, and however big I wanted to. Of course, you can do them with all different colours if you want. I find this better than using stamps because I actually quite just like having one thing than lots of things all over the place. And then I've just started sort of, I did some lines and then I thought, oh, I know what, I'll do that. So I did that in a couple of places. I probably didn't need the crackle stamps. I'm drawing all over them now. And that is basically what I did. And that is it. And I've actually, with the other one, started making a tag, which will obviously go in my tag book. I didn't actually, that jar isn't that straight, so I might have to cut it out and redo it on another tag. But yeah, in fact, I think I like this one better. So there you go. I hope you like that. I think that one's better than the original. I thought I'd done it up. Yeah, I've done it upside down. This book is back to front, front to back. Yeah, I prefer this one, even though that's upside down now. So Thank you, Shaz. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. It's on replay. If you're watching on replay, if you put replay in the comments, and then I can pick up any comments that you've got, or whether if you've got any questions or not. So thank you, Katrina. Yeah, the mark making, like, I thought that was yeah, it was fun. It took my mind, it takes my mind away from a lot of things, and you know, like what's going on outside and what have you, and of course my football team losing. So right, so I'll see you all excuse me, I'll see you all next Wednesday. I've put a link there if you wanted to sign up for the scrapbook journal scrapbook workshop. It's £20. I didn't tell you how much it was. It's £20. It's over 2 days, the 6th and 7th of February. I'm aware of the time differences in the world. I've got one already signed up from New Zealand. We've got Australia, and we've got the USA. They're all on replay, so you don't have to be there at the time. They're yours forever. They're in a group, private group, and as I say, the videos are in there forever. I will put them on YouTube privately, so you will have a link to that as well. So I will see you all next week. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then.